welcome to Emotional Mojo. I'm your host, Michelle Yarn. We have a very special guest co-host with us today, psychotherapist and author of How to Be Positive, Clark Canine. And as always, we have registered dietitian and nutritionist Tara Guidas standing by. Tara, what's up today?
That's right. In the next hour, Michelle, we are going to challenge you out there to change your life. So in just 1 hour, you can do something as simple as catching up on all of your email. You can call an old friend or relative that you've neglected, or you could give your wardrobe a makeover by starting to clean out your closet. So we want to help you use this hour of TV to change your thinking and change your life. How are we going to do that, Michelle?
Well, you mentioned cleaning out your closet. You know how that lightens your wardrobe. It gives you a new perspective. Well, letting go of regrets also lightens the load on your life and helps you move forward. So in the next hour, that's what we're challenging everybody to do. Let go of one regret in your life. And it sounds like it's something anybody could do, but it's hard, right? It's easy to say, it's much harder to do.
It's easier to have it come out of your mouth, and it's much more difficult to have it get into your life.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us,
Well,
Missy. All right, so guys, so we're going to help you out as always. Clark, I know you've got some easy tips to help people do this. Start that action to go ahead and let go of regrets. And the first one you say is accept reality. What do you mean by that?
Well, accepting reality is just to accept that whatever the regrettable incident, whatever it was you feel regret about, actually happened. It's real easy to play the I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have said this. I shouldn't have done that.
It's already happened.
Yep.
You have to just say that to yourself. Say, it stinks, but it happened.
Yeah.
And without accepting it, it's impossible to move forward. So it's an
once
important
you've
first
done
step.
that, there's something you say you can play. It could have been worse. What does that mean?
Absolutely. One of the things that people do that I've learned a lot in my psychotherapeutic work is that people tend to do what's called catastrophizing.
Right.
Okay.
They
I do
will,
that a lot.
So do a lot of
Guilty.
people. Welcome to the majority.
Yeah.
What that means is that they take a look at what's happening and consider that is the worst thing that could have possibly happened.
Yep.
I had a fight with my sister, and now we're not talking to each other.
Woe is me.
That's the worst thing that could possibly
And
happen.
and taking it further, we're never going to speak again, making it a lot worse than it really
It's a catastrophe.
Right.
All right, so stop doing that. I think it could be worse.
And allow yourself to entertain, even up to the point of silly things. Like, okay, well, yes, we had a fight, but neither one of us burst into flames.
Right.
Yes.
That is a possible outcome, not likely, but possible. And when you look at it within that perspective, you say, okay, it's serious, but it's not that bad.
How do you hunt for hidden treasure? That was your next tip.
Yes, hunting for hidden treasures, means that in any situation, there is good that can come out of it. There is growth, there is progress, there is learning. So even though you may have a very serious, regrettable thing, maybe you did make an error in judgment or action, you can take these hidden treasures within the negative experience.
Look for the good.
Look
in
for
that
the good,
experience.
and it's always there.
So those are 3. We do have 5 total, which we'll get to the other 2 coming up a little bit later in the show. But sit on those, guys. Start thinking about how you can take action using those tips. So thank you for that.
Sure.
All right, so we're going to check in with one of our viewers. You guys remember Allison. Come on over here and join us on the comfy couch. We'll all scoot over for you. Hi, welcome back.
Thank you. Happy to be back.
Yeah, so, okay, earlier in the week, we had challenged you to conquer a fear. Now, for you, you were afraid of branching out into business for yourself, selling skincare products, a new line. You needed to overcome that fear of being rejected. So what we ended up doing was challenging you to start with those closest to you for practice. So we wanted you to contact 3 family members or friends and pitch them essentially on your product. So tell us how it went.
Well, what was great was I was able to use this as my intro into the conversation. I just came from this.
Use us as your excuse.
I came from this nationally syndicated show called Emotional Mojo, and told them what my issue was, and then what I was challenged to do. And I said, so since I haven't spoken to you before, I'm coming at you now. Do you have a few minutes for me to share some stuff with you?
Lovely.
And then send you some information. And it was interesting though, as Clark and I was kind of talking about before, is that my sisters, I felt a little bit of pushback from both of them.
Pushback,
And,
how so?
Just a little bit standoffish. One of them said, great, Mom's coming up to visit me next month. Let her bring some stuff with me. My
So
other
they're
sister,
putting it off for a month?
a little bit, but she said, but you can send me some info. My other sister said, you know, can we talk a little bit later? I'm in the middle of some stuff, and I'm on my hour lunch break, and I really have some other stuff I want to read and do. So can we talk about it tomorrow? And I was like, you know what, Jules?
But these are good because it's helping you conquer those objections.
Absolutely.
In sales, they always want you to do
Absolutely.
that. So,
well, you got to have 7 no's to every 10. So she was just one, she was one of my 7. So
how do you
got
think
the right
you
attitude.
handled it? I mean, did it change your confidence level?
no,
Did it work
because
for
then
you?
I just said, okay, well, 2 down, and I called my uncle from California, who owns a golf course, never even occurred to me, and started talking to him, and he was incredibly positive, like, send me some information. I can use it, my wife can use it, and I have hundreds of people that come through my course every day so we can put it in the pro shop. So
Look at you!
There you
We
go.
just,
Yes,
seriously,
absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
that's huge.
And one
it
of the
left a
things,
good feeling. Yes.
understandably so, and one of the things that's really cool about that is that if you went in the order you're describing, somebody close to you like that saying no can be a very scary thing and could have stopped you.
Right.
Yep.
But you persevered. You said, okay, you know, I'll take the no, and I'll continue
And
forward.
if you can take it from a family member, I think you can take it from anybody now.
Absolutely.
Right?
Well, they kind of warn you a little bit when you get into the business that probably 70% of the people closest to you are going to be your biggest naysayers, your
So,
family and
are
your
you going to
friends.
move forward? What are you
I
going to
am.
do from here?
Oh, I've got a whole list now. I'm supercharged. I'm just excited. You know, I think it's like I turned the corner, knowing that I had that challenge to do it. Forced me to do it, and I used that as my intro, and then it just got me over the hump. And
I love it.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
in
you
a
so
different
much for
I'm in a
coming
different frame of
back.
mind now.
It's
Thank
taking
you.
that first step.
If you guys want to be a part of this and you have a problem that you need help with, message us on Facebook. Give us a call, 650-51-MOJO3. We could have you on the show just like we did today, and we can help you solve your problems. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.